I made the dean's list.
Oh, nice. You intellectual monster. Come on, I'll buy you a beer.
Okay. Daniel, you have ketchup on your chin.
Huh?
You have ketchup on your
What?
chin. Yes.
Oh, man. Okay, Connie, you know how shy I am, okay? Gotta promise me you're not gonna try and introduce me to girls.
You need to trust me, Daniel. This works.
Right.
Hey, girl! What? You see that cute guy over there? That's my friend Daniel. Ugh. You want to dance with him? No thanks.
Yeah, that really worked.
That's okay. The night's young. Come on.
Okay!
Looks like your friend's having a good time.
Yeah. He's my dance instructor.
You need some water?
Thanks.
Sure. I'm Andrew.
I'm Connie.
Hey, Connie. Want to dance?
Sure.
Man, I messed up.
Me too.
Come on, let's go party someplace else.
That's it. You guys having fun? There you go.
Where are we going?
Sean, check out the action in the back seat.
Party girl.
sit by the fire. Get something to drink. Come on, let's go get a drink. Here, have some of this.
What did you put in my drink?
Liquid X. You like it?
Connie, no!
You gonna go?
No.
Oh, no. You don't want to do that.
Connie, no. Connie, where are you going? Connie! Connie! Connie, what are you doing?
Uh-oh, look out.
Whoa, Connie! Connie, no.
No.
No, Connie,
No.
don't.
Oh, no.
Don't. Connie, no! Connie,
Oh, no, where you going, party girl?
Connie, no! Connie!
No.
Connie! Come on! Come on, Connie! Come on, get in, come here. Swim in! Connie! Connie, swim in, come on!
Oh, no, where you going, party girl?
What happened last night?
I don't know. Where are we?
You sure you guys don't want anything to eat? I make a world-class omelet.
Where's my watch? I lost my watch.
Oh, by the way, my friend Sean, he thinks you guys are great.
You know what? We're gonna call a cab.
No, I'll take you home.
No, don't bother. We could just.
No, it's okay. I'll give you a ride. All right?
Sure, more coffee?
You know, my dad gave me that watch for my 21st birthday.
Okay, look, here. Take this pen, leave your number, and if I find it, I'll give you a call.
Okay, Connie, you leave yours too. It was great meeting you both. I'll be in touch.
Connie, did you give him your real number?
Yeah, I was afraid not to. Daniel. He drugged us. And he raped me.
Are you sure?
Did he tell us he gave us something?
Do you remember everything that happened last night?
No. It was like a series of snapshots, just bits and pieces.
You don't remember
What?
the back seat?
Are you sure?
Yeah. You were just so... What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Are you gonna go to the police?
I don't know. I feel so ashamed.
No, Connie, it wasn't your fault. Come on, he drugged us. Neither of us was responsible.
I know.
No, Connie, the guy is like in his 30s. He was in total control.
I sure wasn't.
What can I do?
Sorry.
I am so sorry, Connie. I should have done something.
What could you have done? You were wasted.
Yeah. I guess I was. Look, I should get going. If you need anything, please call me, okay?
Daniel. I'm scared.
I know, me too. Connie, maybe we should go to the police.
No.
Do you want me to call? You sure? It's gonna be okay.
Hi, this is Connie. Leave it at the beep. Thank you.
Hey, Connie. This is Andrew. I had a great time last night, and I just wanted to say thanks.
Hello?
Connie, it's Andrew.
Hi.
Hey, I was thinking if you weren't doing anything today, we could take a little drive and go up in the mountains.
Thanks, but I already have plans.
Ah. That's too bad.
Yeah. I was just walking out the door. Let's talk later.
Sure.
Bye.
Your baby. Who did this to you?
That guy I met on Friday night.
You've got to go to the police. You have to report this.
Oh, I'm scared.
I know you are, sweetheart. But this is something that you must do.
Please don't tell anybody.
No, but sweetheart, you've got to talk to them.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I love you so much.
I love you too. Okay. Okay, I'll go. I'll go. But you can't come in. I don't want you to hear.
Okay, baby. Okay.
I don't remember, Detective.
But you do remember he said he gave you Liquid X.
Yes.
Liquid ass.
Take a deep breath and relax. The doctor will be right with you.
You okay?
I guess.
I talked to the doctor. Look, the thing about Liquid X, or GHB, is that it passes out of the body within 12 hours. And there wasn't any other physical evidence.
So he's just gonna get away with this?
No, not necessarily. Not if you help us.
What can I do?
I want you to call him. Get some information. We will tape him.
I can't do that.
It's the only way.
Please. Don't ask me.
Look, if he did this to you, chances are that he might have done it to other girls that didn't have the guts to come forward.
No, please, just go arrest him.
I can't. Not without your help.
Morning.
Hey. Went out for muffins.
Blueberry.
Of course.
The police want me to call him. And they want to get it on tape.
Well,
I would choke on my words.
but if that's what they want.
I'm afraid.
You know, you were always such a fearless little kid. I remember one time you must have been about 6.
Dad, it's easy to be fearless when you're 6.
Sweetheart, I know this is... It's going to be a very difficult time for you, but something has to be done.
Hello, you reached Andrew. Please leave your name and number and any message you have at the beep.
Hey, Andrew, it's Connie. I'm at some friend's house nearby, and I thought, I guess,
Connie, hey.
Hey, I just wanted to thank you for the other night.
Yeah, I know, it's great times, huh?
Yeah. Hey, who was that friend of yours?
It was Sean. Yeah, Sean, he's a great guy.
Yeah. Dude, I was really messed up.
Yeah, I know. You were a riot.
What was it you put in my drink?
Liquid X.
Liquid X? Is that like ecstasy?
No. That's kid stuff. This is GHB. It's much better.
Oh. Listen, this is kind of embarrassing, but I'm not on the pill. Did we...
Sex?
Yeah.
A couple of times. It was great. It was great. It was great. You felt amazing. In fact, if you're not doing anything right now, why don't you come over?
Sure. I'll be right over.
Andrew Lester,
Yeah.
you're under arrest. Just put your hands on the car, please.
Hey? Can you cut me some slack on the cuffs? I'm a little uncomfortable.
That's the best we can do. I'm Detective Catherine Cook. Do you know why you're here?
I have no idea.
You are suspected of committing an alleged sexual assault. Rape.
That's crazy. There's some terrible misunderstanding here.
Are you sure that you don't want to call a lawyer?
No, there's no reason. I haven't done anything.
Then you will agree to talk to me.
Yes, I'll talk to you.
Okay. Did you give Connie anything to drink at the club that night?
Yeah, I gave her a glass of water at the bar.
Did you put a drug into the water?
No, I don't need to drug women.
Want to dance?
Sure. So you danced?
Yeah, she was wasted. Did she tell you that she had a lot to drink?
She said she had been drinking, yes.
Well, I was just trying to help her stay on her feet and, keep the party going.
What about her jumping off the dock?
Yeah. Oh, what a nut. I couldn't believe it.
So she comes out of the water.
Right? She's shivering, and she said she wants to take a shower, so I take her up to the bathroom. And it was consensual. She was drunk, but she was totally into it. Completely.
She claims it wasn't consensual.
Well, then she must be slightly schizophrenic. I mean, what have you come up with? That I drugged her and forced her to have sex?
You tell me.
I'm telling you, there was no struggling. She was totally into it, not a second thought.
And the next morning?
The next morning, she was cold sober. She couldn't get enough of it. And she was saying things like, Andrew, oh my God.
Oh, you're so good. Oh, I'm gonna get totally dependent on this.
You know what this is? She did what a lot of girls do, especially the college sorority types. They have sex, the next day they freak out, go on a guilt trip, and then they point the finger.
Uh-huh.
This goes to jury. She's gonna look like a fool because I'm gonna get a top-notch lawyer, and he's gonna rip her to shreds. I'm a member of the community. Everybody knows me. I'm not a screw-up. You understand? I'm a wealthy guy. I don't screw up. I can't afford to screw up.
Oh, wealthy.
Yeah, wealthier than most. Have you ever heard of Max Factor?
Yeah. Everybody's heard of Max Factor.
Yeah, well, that's my great-grandfather. And no one in my family has had any trouble. You understand?
Yeah. I understand.
Can I have some water? Appreciate it. Are you hungry? Can I buy you a pizza or something?
Mr. Lester, Connie told me that when she talked to you on the phone today, she asked you if you drugged her.
What did she say?
You never told her that you gave her Liquid X? You never said that to her?
No.
You never told her that you put Liquid X in her drink at your beach house?
No, she's lying.
I heard you tell her that you put Liquid X in her drink. I was listening on the phone.
You were on the phone?
Yes, and you lied to me. And I gave you a chance to back up, and you lied to me again.
Relax, don't get upset.
By the way, what was that stuff you put in my drink?
Liquid X. I want to call my lawyer.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. You okay?
Are you?
Not really. I talked to the police.
Lester must have said something.
I didn't tell them anything.
You have to. We have to tell the truth.
Connie, come on.
Daniel! We have to tell the truth no matter what happens.
God, it was like a dream. And not even in my dreams would I ever even...
Daniel, you didn't do anything. It was the drugs.
I should have stopped it.
Listen, we don't ever have to talk about this again, okay?
Okay.
Detective Cook, you already know Assistant DA Anthony Wold, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Hi.
Hey, good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
Have you been able to identify or contact any of these women?
No, but there's more.
Sarah G.H. Being.
Mm-hmm.
I dream about this strawberry blonde, beautiful girl passed out on my bed. Basically there for me to do with whatever I choose.
Is that girl asleep?
I'm gonna be nice.
She's been drugged, big time. She's unconscious.
Anyone. Because
Have you been able to identify her?
No, not yet.
awesome gift, I think, are a perfect, incredible surf and a beautiful blonde girl passed out on your bed, ready for
God,
anything.
you're right. She looks like a corpse. What is he doing to her? Oh my God.
There's another tape. Terry G.H. Being.
Take it easy on that thing, honey.
Stop worrying about me.
If I were pregnant with twins, I wouldn't be up on that ladder.
We'll never have to worry about that, will we?
Ah, a little Baroque for you. High today here in Santa Barbara, 76, low tonight, 59. The Ventura County Sheriff's Sexual Assault Unit is seeking information in connection with the Andrew Lester investigation. The district attorney's office is hoping to identify a number of women who might have...
Now? With the babies?
Sam, I have to do this.
Why?
I just have to.
It's been 4 years since you've last seen Mr. Lester?
Yes.
And you lived with him for 6 months?
Yes, about.
Are you familiar with Liquid X?
Yes.
Did you use Liquid X with Andrew Lester?
Am I in trouble?
No. I'm just trying to establish his pattern.
Yes, I took it with him a couple of times.
Terry, did you ever make a videotape with Mr. Lester?
We... Sometimes on the beach.
We're talking about sexually explicit tapes.
No. No, of course not.
Terry, we have something to show you that is very disturbing.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is that consensual sex?
Yes, it looks like yes.
Did you know that you were being taped?
No, no. I don't believe it.
Terry, we have another tape.
this? I'm not moving. I don't remember any of this.
This chick is hot.
Oh, God. I'm wearing the dress I wore the night we met. I don't believe this. Get off of me!
Terry, are you sure this was the night you met?
Yes, I recognize the outfit. I borrowed it from my sister Valerie when I came to visit from Arizona. It was my first time in Santa Barbara. I'd driven all day from Phoenix. We met at a bar. Let me get this.
No, let me get this. Here you go, keep the change. Hi, I'm Andrew.
Thanks. I'm Terry.
Nice to meet you. Mind if I steal Terry for a dance?
He was so charming. We danced and... he invited my sister and I back to his house, and
you went?
I wouldn't have gone alone. He was such a gentleman.
So you get to the house, and?
He was a little mysterious about what he did for a living. But eventually he told me that he had an inheritance, a trust fund from his family's estate.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Your sister's still sleeping. She crashed on the couch. You hungry?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm making a world-class omelet here.
Mm-mm. What happened last night?
I guess you just had a little too much to drink.
I don't remember anything. Did we...
No. I got you to the bed before you crashed, and I slept in the spare bedroom.
Okay.
What kind of guy do you think I am?
Sorry. The first night. The first night He drugged and raped me. I'm going to be sick. Okay.
Sarah?
Yes?
Detective Cook, Ventura County Sheriff's Department.
Did I do something wrong?
No.
Somebody hurt?
Could you come with me for a while?
And a beautiful blonde girl passed out on your bed. Ready for anything.
That's me.
Because I am.
That's me.
Are you?
What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh no. Oh no.
Turn it off.
Oh no. I was only 17. Oh God. We met at the beach. I'd seen him before. Nearly everyone knew him as this hotshot surfer. I was surprised that he noticed me.
Hi.
Hi.
It's like you're working up quite a sweat out here.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah. Well, you know, my house is right up there, right up the hill there. And if you want, why don't you bring a friend over? We're gonna go back and have a few soft drinks, cool off. Wanna?
I don't know.
What do you think? Yeah?
Thanks. So he kept playing, and I could see him and his friend.
What friend?
I forgot, but I could see them watching us.
Did you have any idea of Lester's age?
No, but I knew that he was too old for me to ever be interested in, like, you know? So I went up to his house with my friend Amy, and he gave us beer.
Did he know how old you were?
Yes.
Did he come on to you sexually?
No. He asked us about school, and he asked me about my job at the yogurt store, and about my friends.
Did you go there often?
Yes. But I always went there with friends. I mean, he'd take us to concerts and movies. And I trusted him. I trusted him completely.
There'll be a trial.
I know.
I can't do it.
Well, you're gonna have to. You've been subpoenaed. It's too late.
If it gets too cold, you can go inside.
Connie, it's Andrew.
Liquid X. Now, why don't you come over? Great. You need a drink. $10 million bail, that's absurd. How can they do this?
I'll get it reduced.
My mother will help.
I talked to her. She's there for you.
Mr. Diamond.
Please. Roger.
I need your help, Roger. These women are psychos. I was so good to them. It's about my money. They want to be the ones that bust the heir to the Max Factor fortune. Police want me as a trophy on the wall because I'm the guy that can get them the big headlines.
Were the girls drugged?
Yes, but we've done GHB before.
And the videotapes?
It's something you do for fun, you know? I mean, you look at it. You videotape yourselves and you watch it. A lot of couples do it. It's fun. No big deal.
They knew they were being videotaped?
Absolutely.
Well, what were you doing with these tapes?
My company, for my film company, they all wanted to be in my movies.
Your Honor, the physical evidence of this case will prove that Andrew Luster is a serial rapist who uses drugs to intoxicate his victims.
Facts remain to be established, which will show that Mr. Luster is wrongfully accused.
We urge the court not to reduce the $10 million bail.
Mr. Luster is a respected member of the community, an heir to the Max Factor fortune.
Reduced to $1 million is unjustified given the circumstances of this case. Your Honor, Mr. Luster is a flight risk.
$10 million does not serve justice and clearly violates his constitutional rights.
It's absurd. No reduction.
The $10 million bail is reduced to $1 million. Mr. Luster is remanded to house. Electronic surveillance.
Should we start an office lottery as to when Luster bolts?
You think he's gonna take off before the trial?
No, based on his statement, he still thinks he's done nothing wrong.
He's a sociopath.
He's going down.
Unless he bolts.
Yeah, unless he bolts. Oh, God. I'm so...
Hang in there, honey.
I'm so scared. My baby.
Sam.
Take it easy, sweetie.
Tell me. Tell me.
He miscarried one of the twins. But
no.
But the other one's going to be a healthy baby, and the doctor says you're going to be just fine. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Mom.
Andy, everything's gonna be just fine, sweetheart. Let's get you home.
Andrew Luster is charged with multiple counts of rape. Sodomy, oral copulation, battery of an unconscious person, administering an intoxicating drug, GHB, which he used to lure his victims into a false sense of security, rendering them unconscious, robbing them of their memories so that he could violate them. And in the case of two of his victims, Terry Doe and Sarah Doe, recording these acts of rape on videotape. In this videotape, taken from the defendant's house in July of 2000, we see Sarah Doe, then only 17, after she ingested the drug GHB. It says on the video box, Sarah GHBing. That's the defendant's handwriting. And that's Sarah Doe on the videotape. You see the defendant as he is removing her underwear. fondling her buttocks, digitally penetrating her while he mugs for the camera. You can hear her snoring as he moves her legs, lifting her lifeless arms, moving her limbs as if she were dead. He manipulates her labia, her clitoris. He's digitally penetrating her. Her face remains serene. Her snoring is audible. And Mr. Lester continues to mug for the camera.
New details in the Andrew Lester trial. Today, the three women referred to as Connie Doe, Terry Doe, and Sarah Doe are expected to testify in what promises to be an explosive and lengthy courtroom battle between the prosecutorial teams of Mae Fox and Anthony Wold and the defense led by the distinguished Roger Diamond.
You will hear how Terry Doe came forward 2 years ago and identified herself as one of the unconscious women on tape being raped by Mr. Lester. She has no memory of the assault you're about to see.
This is good stuff.
What are you gonna do?
We've already been through this. I don't have a choice.
Maybe, we can get the court to accept a note from a doctor saying there's risk. Maybe you could testify on video.
No.
Terry, you gotta avoid stress.
I know that. Don't you think I know that? We've already lost one child to this monster. I won't let it happen again. Sorry.
Good morning, Dr. Dyer.
Good morning.
Can you please state your occupation?
I'm a pharmacist toxicologist with the California Control System. I'm also an associate clinical professor at the University of California, San Francisco. Gamma hydroxybutyrate is referred to as GHB.
Is it also known as Liquid X?
Yes.
And is GHB currently classified as a controlled substance?
Yes, in California and federally.
What are the origins of GHB?
GHB was developed 40 years ago in France as an anesthesia because it would reliably produce a loss of consciousness or coma.
How severe can the coma be for a person under the influence of GHB?
No, very severe given enough of the drug. There's no movement, they don't respond to pain. It renders one totally unconscious.
And what happens to the memory of a person under the influence of GHB?
Well, given enough GHB, a person would have absolutely no memory at all. Their brains don't even record the events.
Have you participated in studies designed to determine whether GHB has been responsible for deaths?
Yes, I've reviewed 20 cases, autopsy reports, investigative reports where people died related to GHB.
Does GHB have any traceable odor or taste when dissolved in liquid?
No, it does not.
In small doses, can GHB be used as a compelling aphrodisiac?
Yes, absolutely.
Excuse me, could I get my seat back?
Don't ever leave your drink unattended.
Okay, sure.
I'm serious. Bad things can happen.
All right.
Connie.
It's been a long time.
I know. I'm sorry.
I have missed you. A lot.
I miss you too. I'm having a hard time dealing with everything. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Are you seeing anyone?
Not since that night. I'm not interested.
He really did a number on you.
He did a number on both of us, Daniel. I'm afraid to testify. In what sense? In lots of senses. It's mostly in the sense that if he doesn't go to jail, I'm afraid that he'll come find me and try to kill me because I testified against him.
Well, he's been charged with what, like 86 counts?
87. 87 counts.
Well, it seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah, it would seem, but I mean, you never know, right? I mean, a lot of people get away with stuff, right? I mean, a lot of people walk. Rich people get off. That's just the way it works. And Lester is rich. I mean, he's Mr. Max Factor heir. He could get off. He's slime. He's no better than a caveman. Worse, they just knocked women out with clubs and dragged them into their caves. And he resorts to drugs, so you never even see it coming.
Sarah. Maybe you should take a sedative.
No. No. Do you know why? Because when he comes after me, I don't want to be doped up, all right? I don't want to be asleep. I want to be ready for Mr. Lester, okay? And I will be ready for him. I will spray his eyes right out of their sockets.
Sleep tight, pretty girl.
So you do recall both sexual intercourse as well as her orally copulating you in the backseat of the vehicle on July 15th, 2000, when you, Mr. Luster, and Sean were driving from Santa Barbara to Mr. Luster's home in Ventura.
Yes.
In a July 19th interview with the Sergeant Peterson on the telephone, he asked you whether you had sex with Connie Doe, right?
That's correct.
Did you deny having sex with Connie in that July 19th interview?
Yes.
But you were clearly having sexual intercourse with her, right?
Yes.
Again, I don't want to be so personal. But was she moving up and down?
Yes.
Did she use her hands to elevate her body?
I don't know.
Did you try to fight her off and stop her from doing this?
No.
Did you say, no, Connie, don't do this?
No, I don't remember.
You were enjoying it.
I don't know. I don't recall.
What was the reason you denied having sex with Connie in the backseat of the vehicle?
I didn't want to make it look bad for myself or for Connie.
Did you tell Connie that you denied having sex with her in the backseat of the car?
I told her that I didn't. Told her that I didn't tell the police about it.
But you felt that if you admitted to Sergeant Peterson that you had sex in the backseat of the vehicle with Connie on July 15, 2000, that you would have gotten in trouble?
Yeah.
Did you think that you would have been accused of raping Connie in the backseat of the vehicle on July 15th?
No, not at all.
Well, what kind of trouble then?
I don't know. I just didn't want to disclose that information.
So you were trying to protect yourself?
Objection. Misstates the testimony.
Sustained.
Were you trying to protect yourself?
Yes.
What were you trying to protect yourself from?
I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't want the case to fall apart.
So you were trying to affect the investigation by lying to the detective?
No. No, I didn't want them to think that Connie did anything wrong, because she didn't. She was drugged. Connie's my friend. My best friend.
Obviously a very good friend.
Objection.
That's all, Your Honor.
I could eat your spaghetti every day.
Fresh tomatoes. That's the trick. And extra virgin olive oil and lots of red wine to tenderize the meat.
I don't want you in the courtroom.
Well, I'll wait in the hall then. There's no way I'm gonna let you go by yourself tomorrow.
I wish I could just pack a bag and run away.
Where would you go?
I would go to the ballet.
Yeah, you used to love the ballet.
I remember the smell of my little leather ballet slippers.
Yeah, you were crazy about those classes.
Oh man, I love to study. I mean, I didn't even care that I wasn't very good.
Oh, well. When this is over, I'll take you to the ballet.
Do you recall having sex with Daniel in the backseat of Mr. Luster's car?
No, I don't recall.
Well, then what's your first memory when you got out of the car at Mr. Luster's?
Looking out into the ocean.
Do you remember your intent to jump off the rocks and into the ocean?
Well, I wouldn't say intent. I don't think I was thinking logically at all.
But you knew what you were doing.
I don't think I knew what I was doing.
But you remember what you did.
I have, bits and pieces of memory, like snapshots.
Okay. In terms of clothing, you do not know whether you jumped in with or without your dress?
Well, when I got out of the ocean, I only had my underwear on. So, I'm assuming I jumped without my dress.
So you don't know how you got out of your dress. Is that your statement?
Yes.
Is it safe to assume you removed it voluntarily?
Yes.
I beg your pardon, did you say yes?
Yes. I removed my own dress.
Voluntarily?
Yes.
Nobody coerced you into taking off your dress?
Correct.
All right. You get out of the ocean, you're wet and you're cold, right?
Yes.
Then you and Mr. Luster and Daniel walk towards Mr. Luster's house as far as you can recall and go inside.
Yes.
When Mr. Luster was in the shower with you, did you ever tell him no?
No.
And then he had sex with you, is that right?
Yes.
Now, during all that time, did you ever tell him no?
No.
Did you ever push him away or try to resist him in any way?
No.
Then how was he to know you didn't want to have sex unless you told him?
Objection. Argumentative.
Sustained.
Do you remember having sex with Mr. Luster 2 more times?
I will object to the term have sex with. It misstates her testimony and it implies consensual sex.
Sustained.
No further questions.
It was not consensual. It was not consensual.
Court will recess until tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
All rise.
It was not consensual.
You had an ongoing sexual relationship with Mr. Luster throughout the time you lived with him.
Yes.
Now, with regard to that involvement, were you aware he had a company called Deep Six Films?
Yes.
Do you recall stating that he was trying to market his movies, Waves and Babes and Waves and Babes too?
Yes.
Did you see these movies?
Parts of them.
Produced, directed, photographed, and edited by Andrew Luster. They featured topless women surfing and other more graphic sexual activity?
Yes.
Did you do any work for Mr. Luster's video production company?
I typed a couple of letters.
Typed a couple of letters. Now, with respect to the movies, did Mr. Luster own a video camera as far as you know?
Yes.
You saw it?
Yes.
Did you and Mr. Luster have sex in front of that video camera?
Objection.
I'll overrule.
Your Honor, may we approach? I know where he's going with this. He wants to show the jury the tape of his client and Terry having consensual sex.
Eventually, we do, because we want to show that this witness was acting in his porno movies. She was acting in that movie and in the movie where she claims to have been drugged.
He's talking too loud. Oh, please.
We do not concede the witness was unconscious. We are going to show that this witness was acting in Mr. Luster's porno movies. She was acting in that movie and in the movie where she claims to have been raped. That's her defense.
Your Honor, may I please be excused?
Yes.
Sit down here.
Should I call an ambulance?
No, but you may want to call a coroner, because if anything happens to Terry or the baby, I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch. You're right. Here we go. Homemade chicken vegetable soup.
Thank you.
Well, I brought the can home and I opened it myself.
How did I end up on trial?
You're not on trial. Diamond's just... he's trying to dirty you. It won't work.
When you went to Mr. Luster's home, I think you said it was just to hang out. Is that right?
That's correct.
Was it also to get drunk?
He did serve us alcohol, but getting intoxicated was never the plan.
You drank hard liquor voluntarily.
Yes.
Nobody forced you to take it.
No.
And your friends were drinking as well.
Yes.
Sarah, in previous testimony, you stated that because of the age difference between you and Mr. Luster, that you had no sexual interest in him, correct?
Yes.
In fact, you said that you had, and I quote, a platonic relationship with Andrew, end quote.
That's right.
By that you mean non-sexual.
Mm-hmm.
Had you, on 2 occasions, stayed at the home of Mr. Luster prior to the night of the alleged video rape?
Yes.
You testified you slept on the couch.
Yes.
Did you sleep in your clothes, or your pajamas, or a nightie?
I slept in my clothes.
Did you ever tell your friend Amy Packett that you had sex with Andrew Luster?
No. I told her that I slept over there, but...
Objection. Hearsay.
Thank you. No further questions.
I'll be brief, Your Honor. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Why did you go to Mr. Luster's house? For alcohol? Drugs? Sex?
No. I don't know. Because he cared. He was good to me. He listened to me, and he asked me about my future, and I could confide in him. Because he seemed to care so much. I trusted him. I completely trusted him.
And when you saw the videotape of you and Andrew Luster, what was your reaction?
Objection. Irrelevant.
Overruled.
It's like seeing yourself being raped in the third person, and there's nothing that you can do about it. I just keep seeing the tape playing over and over again in my head. I want to press an eject button, but there isn't any. And I can hear his voice. I've memorized every word. Some people dream about Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Being this joyous, incredible occasion. I dream about
this. Strawberry blonde.
Beautiful girl, passed out
on my bed, basically there for me to do with whatever I choose.
Because the two things that are really the most awesome gift, I think, are a perfect, incredible surf and a beautiful, blonde girl passed out on your bed.
Ready for anything. I'm ready.
Are you?
Thank you. No more questions, Your Honor.
The court is adjourned until Monday morning at 9 a.m. Mr. Luster is considered a fugitive by this court. His $1 million bail is revoked. No bail warrant has been issued for his arrest. Mr. Diamond, is there anything you want to say?
Yes, Your Honor. May it please the court. The defense does not concede that Mr. Luster is a fugitive. He may have been harmed by people who would have had a motive to hurt him based on their perception of what he has allegedly done. He might have been in an accident.
Or maybe he was taken by aliens.
I remind the court that Mr. Luster is still presumed innocent.
I want to be the one to tell the women.
Sure.
Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Up came the sun and dried up.
Hello? Terry. Maeve. Listen, he split. He's gone.
Oh no.
Listen to me.
You've got to find him.
You've got to find him.
I promise you,
We will find him, and we will put him in prison.
and he will stay there for a very long time.
I give you my word.
Some gift just passed out on your bed, ready for any. Okay, I'm ready.
Mr. Diamond wants to leave you with the impression that Sarah and Connie and Terry are drug addicts, or alcoholics and sluts who willingly participated in the perverse sexual fantasies of Andrew Luster. I want to leave you with a clear understanding of the essence of rape. Rape is not just about penetration. Rape is not just about physical violation. Rape is a violation of the human spirit. What Andrew Luster did to these women showed his complete lack of reverence for another human being. It showed his need to feel godlike and to control others, no matter how much it hurt them. In Andrew Luster's mind, this is all just fun and games. It's no big deal. Well, it is a big deal. It's a big enough deal that the lives of 3 women were changed forever.
Sam. Forgive me.
For what?
For putting you through all this.
We took vows, remember? For better or for worse.
That didn't include my past.
Past, present, and future.
How is it that in one lifetime I could have experienced the most despicable man and the most wonderful man ever?
As to count 1, we, the jury, in the above titled action, find the defendant, Andrew Stewart Luster, guilty of the crime of rape by the use of drugs. As to count 17, guilty of the crime of rape of an unconscious person. As to count 21, the jury finds the defendant guilty of the crime of sexual battery. Count 61, guilty. Count 73, the jury finds the defendant guilty of the crime of sodomy. Count 77, guilty of the crime of rape of an unconscious person. Guilty on all of those 86 counts that I have read into the record.
All right, get the camera over there.
Miss Fox, did you expect Mr. Luster to be convicted on 86 counts?
Yes.
Mr. Wool, what will you be seeking in the penalty phase if Mr. Luster is found?
When he's found, we're confident that he'll spend the rest of his life in prison.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The penalty phase in the Andrew Luster trial will begin today. Luster, convicted on 86 counts, including rape, sodomy, drug charges, and poisoning.
Before I forget,
The ballet.
I've never been more proud of you.
Thanks. Are you
Terry Doe. And you're
Connie Doe? Sarah. Yeah.
All rise.
Do the victims wish to make an impact statement at this time?
They do, Your Honor.
Please, media, remember, no pictures of the victims.
Andrew Luster has damaged my life in ways that can never be repaired.
I was only 17. And I'll have to live with this for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life. The nightmares.
The screaming in my sleep.
Seeing his face in the dark. And hearing his voice. I'm afraid to take a shower. Because I imagine he might come up behind me.
I'm afraid to sleep.
I'm afraid to wake up. I lost my dignity. I lost my trust.
I lost my baby. My little girl Megan will never know her twin.
For the rest of my life, I will fear him.
I will always hate him. And when I'm too tired to hate, when he's taken away my ability to even do that, there will be a wound left that will never heal.
Andrew Luster might have escaped his hell. But Terry and Sarah and I will never escape ours. Thank you.
Given that the jury has found Andrew Stewart Luster guilty on each of the 86 counts by unanimous verdict, I'm sentencing Mr. Luster to the California Department of Corrections for a total of 124 years.
I have 2 beautiful daughters and 2 beautiful granddaughters. I've been married for 38 years. From a personal point of view, this has been a very troublesome case. But Andrew Luster deserved a fair trial.
Yeah. Well, he got one. Andrew Luster has been put on the FBI's most wanted list. I have no doubt in my mind that he will be found and sent to prison for the rest of his life. Mr. Luster is a serious threat to society because he is a sexual predator and he is a serial rapist, and he shows absolutely no remorse for any of his crimes. To this day, wherever he is, I'm sure Mr. Luster feels wronged by the system, wronged by the women whose lives he's ruined, and wronged by those of us who would see him pay his debt to society.
Back. Connie, Terry, Sarah, Mae Fox, Tony Wold, Detective Cook, government robots. These women are psychos. I was so good to them.
Está todo. Oh, señor, buenos días. Mande.
2 tacos con carne y una cerveza, por favor.
Llama a la policía, ¿no?
Guys, get the wrong guy!
You know the headlines.
Scott, did you kill your wife?
Now go inside the story of Scott and Amber. Find out the secrets only she knew. And see what it took to bring a killer to justice. Amber Fry, witness for the prosecution. Next on LMN.
On Lifetime Movie Network. A story about love, death, and everything in between.
You ever kiss anyone? No.
Dan Aykroyd, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Macaulay Culkin in the role that made Hollywood take notice. My Girl, tonight at 8.